All right, what's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick Strength and Power. I've got a couple of interesting stories for you guys today. The first story, Nick Walker essentially announces his next show. He posted a physique update on his Instagram page today, where if you looked at the caption, it said that he's 15 weeks out from his next show. Obviously, he made his pro debut earlier in 2020 at the Chicago Pro, where he took fourth place. Not too shabby for a pro debut. A lot of people were expecting big things from him at that pro debut, even expecting that he would win that show and qualify for the Olympia after just competing one time in the IFBB. A lot of hype and a lot of potential behind Nick Walker for being such a young guy. He's in his early 20s. He's nearly 300 pounds. In this picture, he's close to 280, which is an insane amount of size considering the fact he's extremely short. Bodybuilders in general are pretty short, but Nick Walker, I think he's around 5'5" or 5'6". So to weigh as heavy as he's weighing, like I said, he's close to 280. 279 specifically, it says in that caption. And also he posted some videos here of him training arms. But I'm definitely looking forward to seeing Nick Walker compete. So to clarify, 15 weeks out would put him exactly 15 weeks out from the New York Pro, which is going to be May 15th, 2021. Now, could he jump in the other show, the Indy Pro, which is going to be May 9th, the week prior to the New York Pro? So they're only a week apart. Like I've said before, there's going to be a lot of downtime for a lot of bodybuilders for those two shows to be 5 months into the year, a year without any bodybuilding shows for that entire 5 months. For those shows to only be a week apart, I would think a lot of bodybuilders that are doing one show are going to do the other show as well, or at least the bodybuilders that don't win either show. So I think there's maybe a possibility you'll see Nick at the Indy Pro. Now, this raises also another interesting question. Blessing Awodibu. Blessing commented on Nick's post, and I guess this means that Blessing is doing both shows unless he miscalculated. I'm assuming Blessing is doing New York and the Indy Pro, because Blessing has prior said that he's going to be doing the Indy Pro for his pro debut, but he commented on Nick's post, and it says it looks like we're doing the same show. Blessing's exact comment said, "Let's go, Nick. I will see you in 15 weeks." So I'm guessing that Blessing is doing both the Indy and the New York. Again, unless he miscalculated. But that is something I'm certainly looking forward to seeing. Two bodybuilders who are pretty much rookies in the IFBB. Nick Walker has done one show. It was his pro debut. And Blessing is making his pro debut at whichever show he does it. So it'll be interesting if they both do New York together. Because if Blessing does the Indy Pro prior to New York, regardless of how he does, he would be one show in and Nick would be one show in. So that would be a pretty good rivalry because these are two guys, they've gotten a ton of hype on social media. A lot of people are excited to see them compete and see Nick compete again. And it'll be cool to see how they compare on stage. So definitely a rivalry I'm looking forward to. But let me know in the comment section below whose physique you prefer. Nick Walker, the young mass monster, or Blessing Awodibu, who's kind of a mass monster in his own right, but he's got a pretty aesthetic physique, if I'm being honest. He's got a lot of size, but he's got a very small waist. And I think he's significantly taller than Nick Walker, actually. I met Blessing last year in Florida at one of the Redcon 1 events, and I'm 5'10". Blessing looked like, next to me, he looked like he was about 6 foot, maybe a little taller. So if Nick is 5'5", 5'6", Blessing's probably got maybe 6 inches on him, 7 inches, which is pretty significant in bodybuilding. So we'll see, but let me know in the comment section below which physique you prefer and who will place higher on stage, Blessing or Nick Walker. Now, next up in the news, this is pretty cool. I'm excited to see this. So it looks like we were right about the fact that Julius Maddox is going to be competing very, very soon. Let me roll that clip for you guys right here.
The last time I attempted some heavier weight, it was during the heart of the coronavirus. Things wasn't clicking right. So I'm 3 weeks out from a meet, and now I feel like things are really starting to click because I'm building up momentum. I'm being in the gym more frequent compared to my last meet, which was the last 800-pound attempt. So we're getting ready for the meet in Miami, February the 21st. That'll be the hybrid meet down in, again, at Miami at Stephanie Cohen's gym. So it's a Ghost Strong event, and we're going to make it shake.
So he says he's going to be doing a meet on February 21st. Now, he does not specify whether or not this meet will be a world record attempt. Now, I'm assuming that it will be, because typically powerlifters of Julius Maddox's caliber are going to want to set PRs in a meet. And right now, the video that he actually announced this meet in, he did 750 pounds just in a regular public gym, a 750-pound bench press. I would imagine the current record is 770 pounds, which he holds. I would assume in this meet he would be shooting for north of 770 pounds if he's doing 750 in a commercial gym relatively easily in a YouTube video. So nobody has confirmed that this will be the 800-pound attempt, that this will be an attempt to break a world record. But I'm assuming February 21st we're going to see Julius end up going for that 800 pounds. And as always, thumbs up this video if you think that Julius will break the 800-pound barrier, and that will be the new world record, because I think Julius is the man to do it. I've said it 1,000 times, but I think he will get 800 pounds. So thumbs up the video if you believe in the magic of Julius. Now, next up in the news, Cedric McMillan, always daring to be different. I've always enjoyed Cedric's perspective on a variety of different topics, but this is another thing that I thought just kind of shows the character of Cedric McMillan, because typically this is something I've always thought, whether it's an influencer, whether it's an IFBB pro, I've always found it kind of annoying when someone is basically having a photo shoot in a commercial gym, in a public gym, while everyone else is trying to train, and they're filming themselves, they're recording themselves, they're taking pictures. Let's be honest, sometimes that gets pretty annoying. And Cedric offers this perspective, which I actually didn't expect from a pro. He said he feels like he feels embarrassed. He feels like a burden. He doesn't like recording himself in the gym. And you would think if you looked like Cedric, if you had a physique like Cedric, you would love to record yourself in the gym. You'd probably take pictures of yourself every day if you had Cedric's physique. But let me roll this clip for you guys here on Cedric McMillan's perspective on filming himself in the gym. You guys might appreciate this.
Man, I really don't see how y'all can be in the gym with all these people and make pictures and videos and stuff. It's just, that shit is hard, man. Like, I feel ashamed. I feel like I'm in the way. I feel like I'm distracting people. It just, if there's a couple of people I can do it, but when it's crowded, I don't even like to be in the gym when it's crowded, because I'm trying to avoid everybody and not get in the way and all this stuff. So many times I had plans to come to the gym, make a little video or something, but it's this shit. I don't know, man. I just can't do it. I don't know. I'm going to keep trying, but fuck. This shit is hard.
Now, the final story of today's video. Bradley Martyn appeared in court today facing charges for defying government orders. Bradley Martyn lives out in California, which obviously right now is one of the not great states to live in terms of restrictions if you're a person that doesn't like restrictions. Now, Bradley is basically facing a penalty for defying government orders for keeping his gym open, zoo culture, when the government ordered that gyms be shut down. And Bradley apparently made his appearance in court today, and sentencing on this case apparently has been postponed, and a new follow-up court date has been issued for approximately 1 month from now. Now, honestly, I think this is stupid. Around here, I live in Ohio, and most gyms here have reopened. They were all shut down for a pretty extended period of time, but most gyms in a lot of places, I think, are either opened or opened with a lot of rules or maybe limited hours or whatever. But at the time, what Bradley did was in violation. But now, well, I don't know about California, but now in a lot of states, this is something that really wouldn't have mattered at all. Personally, I've always had a positive experience with Bradley. I like the guy. He seems like a good guy. And if I were him, I probably would have kept the gym open as well. You know, the fact of the matter really is, unless you're a commercial gym owned by a larger corporation and you're just one guy owning a gym, it's a small business. Zoo culture Whether it's a great gym, it's a huge gym, it's still a small business. They've got bills to pay. They've got employees to pay. It costs money just to own the gym, just to have that building and the equipment that sits in it. Most people finance their equipment and lease or rent the space. Some people simply can't afford to close the gym. So honestly, hopefully nothing comes of this. I hope Brad doesn't face any serious ramifications for keeping the gym open. I'm not downplaying the seriousness of the virus or anything. I'm just, if you want to go to the gym, I feel like that should be up to you whether or not you want to accept that risk by going to the gym or not. It shouldn't be in someone else's hands to tell you that you can't. And if you do choose to go, then that's you accepting the risk, and whatever happens, happens. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. It should be interesting to hear guys' opinions on these subjects. So like the video, comment below, subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed yet already. As always, I love you guys and appreciate you guys. Nick Strength and Power, signing out. And also let me know in the comment section below if you made any investments this week, whether it be crypto or stock market. And just know, if you did, I'm right there with you. And hopefully we all go to the moon together. Nick Strength and Power, signing out.